Pata cashback hadi 10% kwenye kasino kubwa ya mtandaoni Tanzania.
First of all, fitness and fitness in relation to my playing style, because it's not easy to play the way we want to play if you don't have a good foundation in terms of this high intensity style, relentless with the ball, attacking, pinning the opponent in the opposition half. So yeah, progress definitely from the first day to now, but so much more to go. There's a lot of potential within our squad, and we still haven't reached the full potential.
All right, I'm quite sure you have heard about the sacking of two coaches that you're competing with, Patrick Aussemsi and Miguel Gamondi. Psychologically, how do you coach preparing on that? Because you're in the job that can be go anywhere. How do you guys be prepared on every kind of situation that happens? Like if you look at Gamondi's younger, they were just lost 2 games. Patrick Aussemsi lost just 1 game, but they get sacked. How do you guys prepare for this kind of situation when they happen?
When it happens, it happens. You know, that's the life of a football coach, and you have to expect you're only as good as your last game, and the next game you can lose everything. And that is why winning is not a guarantee, and I tell the players every day, winning is a privilege. You don't just come onto the pitch and win. There's so much work that goes into it, so much preparation, and still you have to be at your best to be able to earn the right to win. And although we are winning games, but we shouldn't take it for granted, because every match you have to work so hard to get that win.
Yeah, I know. And speaking of those 2 guys that left, they were competing with you. So you think you have chances now? There's a new coaches in Singida and the younger Ramovic. You think there's a chance for you to?
Aongea got a very good coach. He's my friend. Ramovic.
Yeah.
Was quite close with him in South Africa. Played against each other. They've got a good coach, so there's no advantage, no disadvantage. Aongea has got a squad that has won the league, that have been together for 3 years. So, now they get a coach that is playing an attractive attacking style. So, nothing should change. It's still a challenge for us to challenge Aongea. Aongea is still the favorite, and nothing has changed.
So, all on, you think you can turn things around? You can turn the table to make Aongea turn in their odd ways of winning games.
The thing is that the players have been together. Yes, it's a new system, it's a new structure, but the players have been together. They have this. They will be able to win games even without playing his system. Because the players have been together. They have that non-verbal communication. They understand each other. So they will still be able to win games, and they will be up and running soon.
All right. Your squad is unpredictable in many games. A lot of people cannot predict which kind of starting 11 will start in a certain games. Why that? Like, you have a full squad now. I know that's very good, because any coach can want to have a full squad. But what do you think? Why you change the squad? Like, in certain games, there's no guarantee lineup.
Yeah, if you analyze our first 7-8 matches, we had more or less the same lineup. Maybe there was an injury, and that was really, like we speak about Aongea and we speak about us. We were a new squad, new team, new technical team, so it was important for the team to understand the principles, to keep the team on a consistent level. Of course, when you do that and have the same starting lineup every match, they understand your principle. That's the positive, but the negative is the players in your squad go further and further away from being on the same level as them. And then the next phase, and this was the phase we just went through, was rotating the squad, building the squad depth, and that's exactly what we achieved in this period. When you do a lot of rotations and you build squad depth, the players are coming closer and they're competing for a place.
Yeah, the bring has competition.
But that's the positive. Yeah. But the negative is you lose the fluidity. You lose the fluidity, the momentum that you have from playing the same lineup. So we're in that phase now. We get to the group stage where we perhaps then again need some stability, some consistency in the lineup. And now, where we've built the squad depth, now it's about competition. Now it's about the best player that is ready to play. And hopefully we can get back to a consistent lineup.
All right.
And a lineup that can bring us success. But the competition is there in the squad now, and that's exactly what you want. I'm not a coach that is worried about age. because we have a young squad, and a player like Chasambi can play ahead of a big signing foreigner, no problem. He's performing, he'll play, and so goes for every other player in the squad. But yeah, we want to build that consistency now. Again, going to the group stage where we need probably a more consistent lineup.
The last game you conceded a goal, I think, was against Younger. Since then, you haven't conceded a goal. What's the secret behind your defense? It seems strong, it seems solid. And the keeper plays a vital role, especially Kamara is he's been amazing. Since the last time we spoke, you told me he's been fantastic. Manula also
Yes.
is a most experienced keeper. You told me about that when I asked you about these four goalkeepers you have. They're doing well also. So what's the secret of defense and how you work with these four goalkeepers, top keepers?
Yes, that's credit to our goalkeeper coach, Coach Wayne Sandilands. Is how he's managed these guys. You could see the beginning of the international breaks. It was Salim number one,
Yeah,
and then Manula number one in the national team.
yeah,
and Ayub is now fit again, so starting to train full training sessions now. So really good to have him back, and yeah, that keeps the competition high. That Kamara has to be at a high level to be able to keep playing, and he's done really well. But I wouldn't say the clean sheets is down to goalkeeper or down to defense line. It's down to the team, and if we can play the game in the opponent's half, like we did first half against Bravos, and that is our standard in terms of defense. Don't allow any shots. Don't allow them into your box. And Bravos had 0 shots on goal, on target, and we've seen it in many matches as well, where we start the game in a way that we're playing in the final third, in our final third, and then you need our attacking players to keep the ball there, to finish off the action or not to allow any transitions against us. So the clean sheets is not a defensive or goalkeeper thing; it's a team thing.
So was that Pamba game very important for you to your Bravos games because it was supposed to be postponed, the Pamba's game, but the club asked for it. You played and it was a little bit tough. I think the intensity was high. There's a lot of the pitch was not good. I know that was not helping. You played Bravos. The first half was nice, but the second half was a little bit scary. What did you make of that?
Yeah, the Pamba match was in between. So if you look at the players that have played Shaba Kapombe, they played the national team two matches, and then it was the Pamba match, and then the Bravos match. So it was the 4th game in a very short space of time. Also the KMC match before that, 4-0. Most of our players had some time off in the FIFA break, but the internationals were traveling, and we felt it now in the Bravos game in the second half. We had to make changes to refresh, but the Pamba match was scheduled for the 21st. It was like one day, and we wanted 2 days between because we knew Tanzania. Luckily, Kamara was playing in Tanzania as well, so he would only arrive. Mukwala only arrived on match day. He didn't train with us, so that's why he also started from the bench. So yeah, it was very close, but fortunately we got the 3 points and it worked out.
Speaking of Mukwala, he's been playing but he's struggling with scoring goals, especially in 1v1 situation. I know you trust him, and that's very good for his confidence. But what do you think is lacking as a player? Because this 1v1 situation as a striker that you depend cannot keep happening.
Yeah, he knows he should have scored the goal, but he's been doing so well. He's really he's been getting assists, and I told the players I don't care if you have a goal contribution. That works for me. Whether you're scoring, whether you're assisting, or whether you're playing the first assist pass and you're part of the attack. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter who scores, and Mokwala can give assists for the rest of the season, no problem. And we're winning games. So I really believe in him. He gives a different type of quality to Ateba, and it changes the dynamic of our team. With Mukwala plays, with Ateba plays, just gives us a different threat to the opponent's defense line. Yeah, we analyze the opponent and which type of striker, which type of game strategy we need, and we decide if we need Mukwala in this game or we need Ateba. But like I said, there are going to be moments now we need a little bit more consistent lineup.
Yeah, the forward you have there, there've been no scoring lately, and I don't know why, but you're winning the game. So, like you said, it's not the problem as long as you win the games.
I didn't play this last match. Yeah, he scored in his match before that. So
yeah,
so he is scoring. Our players are scoring. It's like I said, it's not up to the strikers; it's up to the entire team. And I don't want to put exactly like you spoke about clean sheets.
Yeah,
exactly the same. I use it with scoring goals, not only the strikers, because they are sometimes they have a role in the game where it's about creating space and allowing the midfielders to score. So you can't always blame them when I ask them to do a specific role and they're not scoring. Maybe it's my fault.
Yeah, all right. Speaking of CAF Confederation Cup, I heard you speaking. You said the players are new to this competition. A lot of players. What's your chances in this competition? Like, do you think you can maybe go farther?
We don't want to. We know the club has got a history, Champions League or CAF quarterfinals.
Yeah, quarterfinals, yeah.
So we don't want to think further than anything, but further than the next game. We can't be. If we're talking about two players and young players about winning the trophy, you first have to qualify for the group, or you first have to win your next game before you can think about qualifying for the group. And then take it step by step. So right now we approach it game by game. A very tough match away from home, probably the most tough match in the group, away from home to Constantine, top of the log, flying in Algeria, and let's try to get a result away from home and take it game by game.
All right.
So no game is easy. Every game you can drop points. Every game you can lose. The teams are getting stronger week by week, and we see it constantly. Every match anybody can win, and yeah, it's very tough at the moment.
All right, you told me about Deborah Fernandez. The last time we spoke, you said there's a lot of things he needs to learn. There's a lot of information he had in his head which were not helping him at all. Now he's not playing regularly, and sometimes he loses intensity. He can't play 94 minutes. What happened to him?
No, Fernandez is doing well. So is Okajefa, so is Fabrice.
Yeah.
I think you guys were asking me in the beginning, Fabrice, why is he not playing?
Yeah, why is not? Yeah.
It's just exactly that. The player that is doing well is going to play. And at the moment Fabrice has been doing really well. And Fernandez didn't play the last match, but he started the 2 matches before that. So yeah, it's just in relation to who performs and who does well and who's right for the job, and who's going to execute the plan will play. Fernandez has been doing excellent so far, coming into a new country, coming to a new club, and he's done really well. But like him and like all players, they have to improve. All players, we sit with them with their video, what to improve, what they're doing well, and like a step-by-step process, improve the individual performance, but improve also the collective.
All right, the 2 players that.
Yeah, I don't want to rank any players more important than others.
Yeah.
Yes, they have been playing, but they have a certain role to play, and there can be games where they don't play. It's normal, but so far not yes.
Speaking of Che Malone as a player, also he's a leader on the pitch. Can you tell us a little about him?
Yeah, I know Che Malone from before. I tried to sign him at my previous clubs. I analyzed his matches last season. It was not good. So it was a lot of work that we had to do in pre-season. He's a leader, a true leader, and he's part of our 5 leadership group, and he's done a fantastic role not only on the pitch, but off the pitch as well, guiding the youngsters.
So is there anything,